Hi guys, so this is the video for the belly binding. You're going to take the muslin fabric here and hold one end of it in your hand, bring it up to about the top of your head, and you're still going to have some of an overhang here. It's about a foot, maybe not quite. So you're going to hold it right in front of your forehead, pull firmly down on the other end here, holding it right about in front of your pubic bone. That's how low down you want this first wrap to be. So coming back here, because I'm doing this myself, I'm just going to place the end of the fabric over my shoulder. But if you have a partner or a friend helping you, you're always going to keep firm holding on this end while your partner or your friend wraps it around you, okay? So you're holding it tight here. Continue to hold it tight. Your friend or your partner is going to grab onto this other end here and start to wrap. I find the best way to do this, because there's so much fabric, is to have the partner hold it while you turn around physically. So starting here, you're going to spread the fabric out. You don't have to spread it all the way because it is quite wide, but trying not to wrap it so that it's in one bunch the whole way across, because that won't be very comfortable. So especially for these first few here, you're going to spread the fabric, and when I come around to the other side and do the first knot, then I can even everything out. So I'm going to spin all the way around here and come back to center. So I just have the two pieces I'm holding with one hand right now. I'm going to turn back around. You want the bottom of the belly bind to come about halfway down your glutes here. And for this first one, it can be spread quite wide across your low back. So coming back to center, I still have the two pieces free. This one is the really long piece, and this one's the short piece that ideally you'll be holding up over your head. So you're going to grab the long piece and just bring it across your body. The short piece here is going to wrap around the long piece. I'm bringing it underneath and then back up. So this end always stays free, and the other end is always being wrapped. So you want that first knot to be about where your pubic bone is. So you can pull it down and adjust as you go. Pulling this first one quite tight, just because it's holding in your hips here. It feels really, really good. So then we're just going to continue to wrap the bind around. And you want to try to keep these first few, especially, really close together. So you're going to be overlapping almost all of this one, or all of the first one with this second one, and that's okay. And so again, I have my two free pieces. I'm going to take the really long piece just underneath to begin with, and then wrap the free end all the way around it. Pulling my free end back up, holding it tight, and then continuing to wrap that long end back around. So I'm always wrapping in the same direction. Again, pull the fabric. And like I said, you don't have to spread the fabric out all the way. There is quite a bit, but spreading it somewhat so you get a really firm hold. Again, I have my two free ends. I'm going to wrap the loose one all the way around, pull tight, and then the loose piece comes back up. So I want my knots here to be quite close together. And then continue wrapping. Always checking to make sure that it is the right tightness around your abdomen, so you don't want it to be really, really tight, so tight that you can't breathe, but you also don't want there to be a lot of room within the fabric, or the fabric, the belly bind's not really doing anything. So again, 2 free pieces, the long piece underneath first, loose piece over top, and then wrap the loose piece all the way around and back up. Starting to get near the top here, the fabric's going to be spread less and less wide apart because you don't want to go any higher than underneath the breastbone. I have about 1 more wrap left. So again, wrapping it all the way around, loose hinge. I'm just going to hang that over on this side because I know this is like my last one. One more time with the wrap. Bringing it back in front. I actually have a little bit left, a little bit more than I thought, so I'm going to do 1 more wrap. Wrap it all the way around. Bring it up. Now this loose end, I'm going to carry with me back this way and just tuck it under. All the way back. Since I have a little bit more of this longer end, I'm just going to keep wrapping it around. Cover up that loose piece if I can. Continuing to wrap it around until there's no more left. So ideally near the end of it, it'll just tuck in the back. So this isn't the perfect belly bind. I was doing it on myself, of course, but ideally you want these knots to be as close together as these ones are. So very little space in between here where you see this. But the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And yeah, so that's your belly bind.